This is News First Weekend with Arundhati.
Yet another election has come to a close, but the excitement still continues as the results are yet to be released. A very good evening and welcome to this Saturday's edition of Weekend Primetime News. I'm Arundhati and as always, let's start off with a look at the headlines.
The President tells the Hindu newspaper that the Channel 4 documentary is a film. Counting of votes in the second phase of the local government election commences. The first election results to be released by 10 p.m. Voter turnout in Jaffna stands at 45%, while the figure exceeds 50% in other areas. 75 complaints have been received by the election secretariat. One person killed due to intra-party rivalry of the ruling alliance. UNP co-deputy leader Karuchar Surya says that a UNP government will prosecute all those who gambled with public money.
The results of the local government elections will be brought to you live from the Government Information Department by News First. Our first and fast election coverage will give you the results as soon as they are released. News First Sonali Wanakabadike, who would be breaking you results from the Information Department, now joins us live to tell us as to what is happening there. Sonali, could you brief us on the proceedings at the Information Department and also on the results that you have just received?
Of course, Arundhati. Well, we are coming to you live from the Government Information Department, where a News First booth has been set up. Now, under our first and fast theme, we hope to bring you the latest results as and when they are released. Just moments ago, Arundhati, as you mentioned, the first official result was released for the Talawakale Lindula Urban Council for the Administrative District of Norelia. Very briefly, let me tell you the results. The United People's Freedom Alliance received 1,988 votes. The United National Party received 1,002 votes, while the Democratic People's Front received 75 votes. Arundhati?
Well, thank you very much, Sonali, for bringing us all the details. President Mahinda Rajapaksa has said that the Channel 4 documentary titled Sri Lanka Killing Fields is more akin to a film. In an interview with India's The Hindu newspaper, President Rajapaksa has pointed out that the documentary has been filmed in Tamil and as such, if the footage was true, it was not the LTT cadres who were seen being shot, but Sri Lanka army soldiers.
Speaking at a breakfast meeting held at Temple Trees, President Mahinda Rajapaksa has told in Ram from The Hindu, quote, "The man who is shooting, his belt is not the army belt, it is the LTT belt. If it is true, the LTT cadre is shooting an army soldier. If it is not true, it is a film. It is not a true document. We are looking into the matter," unquote. The president went on to say that the LLRC has already requested for the original footage, and if anybody had any evidence against any police officer or army officer, the government was ready to look into it. He had said that this can be from top to bottom. Meanwhile, President Mahinda Rajapaksa expressed his happiness over Sri Lankan High Commissioner Prasad Karyawasam's meeting with Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Jayalalitha Jayaram last week. In an interview with The Hindu, President Rajapaksa said that Sri Lanka's High Commissioner to India has conveyed his invitation to the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu to visit Sri Lanka and had said that if she is not ready or is busy, she can send a parliamentary team. The President had said that parliamentarians not only from Tamil Nadu but from the whole of India were welcome to visit the north of Sri Lanka and see for themselves the real ground situation. Responding to a question if the armed forces were expanding their footprint in Jaffna and other northern areas, President Rajapaksa said that he had appointed the Lessons Learned and Reconciliation Commission as soon as the war was over. He went on to say, quote, "We have our camps in Hambantota, in Colombo and in every province, in every district. In that way, we will have camps in the north and east as well," unquote. During his interview with The Hindu, President Rajapaksa has also stated that he has asked his party and his alliance members to propose a parliamentary select committee to look into a political solution and any necessary amendments to the constitution. He said, quote, "Whatever the parliamentary committee recommends to me, I will accept it. And ultimately it has to go to Parliament," unquote. President Mahinda Rajapaksa has reiterated that police and land powers were not subjects for a provincial council, citing Mumbai bomb attacks as an example. The President added that the subject of security must remain with the central government.
District returning officers say that the voter turnout at today's local government election was relatively high.
Colombo District Returning Officer S. Hapuarachi said that the voter turnout in the district was between 55 and 60%. Meanwhile, the Gaul district voter turnout was reported to be above 60%. The district returning officer of the Mathli district, K.H.A. Mikasmula, said that the voter turnout in the district exceeded 75%. In the Kilinochchi district, the voter turnout was reported to be above 60%. The voter turnout in the Jaffna district was 26% by 1:30 this afternoon. However, the Assistant Elections Commissioner for the Jaffna district, A.S. Karunanidhi, said that the voter turnout in the district stood at 46% when polling ended.
Voting in the second phase of the local government elections commenced at 7 a.m. today and concluded by 4 p.m. The northern and eastern provinces attracted much attention during the second phase of the elections, as the residents of these areas were able to cast their ballot after many years. Election was held today to elect members to 65 local government bodies.
Elections were held in the Jaffna, Kilinochchi and Mullaitivu districts of the northern province. The 3 urban councils and 13 Pradeshiya Sabhas were up for grabs in the Jaffna district, while voting was carried out at 459 centres. Casting of ballots in the Jaffna district was carried out peacefully. According to information which we received at around 3:30 this evening, around 38% had cast their vote. This is the manner in which ballot boxes were transported to the Jaffna district secretariat, which is the counting centre for the Jaffna district.
Voting for the 2011 local government poll concluded at 4 p.m. today, and the counting process in the Jaffna district will take place at the Jaffna district secretariat, where 51 counting centres have been set up. Now, according to the Jaffna GA, they expect to release the first result by 10 p.m. This is Ramesh Rugal Bandara signing off for News First from Jaffna.
Meanwhile, representatives will be elected to 3 local government bodies in the Kilinochchi district. After polls concluded at 4 this afternoon, ballot boxes were taken to the Kilinochchi district secretariat. Elections to 1 Pradeshiya Sabha in the Mullaitivu district was also held today. 5,222 voters were eligible to cast their ballot. In the eastern province, elections were held in the Trincomalee and Ampara districts. The public exercised their franchise to elect 38 representatives to 4 Pradeshiya Sabhas in the Trincomalee district.
No incidents of violence were reported during the time of the election in the Trincomalee district.
Counting for ballot papers in the Trincomalee district is currently underway at the district secretariat. Forty members will be elected to 2 Pradeshiya Sabhas in the Ampara district.
No incidents were reported during the election. At present, counting of postal votes is being done.
Ballot boxes were brought amidst tight security to the counting centre at the Ampara district secretariat.